All right, everyone. Let's talk about something that, well, doesn't usually come up at dinner parties.
Yeah, not exactly light conversation.
Right. Colonoscopies. But hey, they're important, so we're diving deep today.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, right?
You know what? I was thinking about this. It's kind of like
Yes.
sending a tiny submarine, into the depths.
Into the depths of your...
Yeah, your digestive
To
system.
explore the unknown.
Exactly. And to guide us on this journey, we've got an expert who can tell us all about it.
I'm happy to be here, and I think it's important to demystify this procedure.
Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a colonoscopy?
Well, it's a procedure where a doctor uses a colonoscope. Think of it like a flexible tube
With
with a tiny camera on the end.
Oh, so they can see what's going on in there.
Exactly. They use it to examine the lining of your colon and rectum.
So like an internal inspection.
You got it. It's
Yeah.
minimally invasive, which is a good thing.
Minimally invasive, meaning
Not open surgery, so faster recovery time.
that's good to know.
Now, before we get to the actual procedure, there's the prep.
The prep work, right?
Yeah, it's key.
I was reading about this. You have to be on a clear liquid diet.
Yes, for a day or two beforehand.
Clear liquids? Like, what does that even mean?
Things like broth, clear juice, no pulp.
Oh, okay, so like Jell-O.
Jell-O, yes. It's to make sure your colon is empty
I see.
for a clear view.
Makes sense.
And then there's the bowel cleansing.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering about that.
You use a laxative solution to completely clean out your colon.
So, no surprises for the doctor.
Precisely.
Got it. Now, let's talk about the procedure itself. It's done under sedation, right?
Most of the time, yes.
That's reassuring.
You're relaxed and comfortable throughout the whole thing.
You don't feel anything.
Most people don't remember the procedure afterwards, actually,
Wow, so you're kind of out of it.
in a very relaxed state.
So, how does it actually work? What happens during the colonoscopy?
You lie on your side, knees drawn up,
Okay.
and the doctor inserts the colonoscope through the anus,
And that goes all the way through the colon.
through the rectum and the entire colon.
Interesting. And they use air to inflate the colon, right?
Yes, like inflating a balloon.
So they can see everything clearly.
Exactly. And as they're looking, they're checking for anything abnormal.
Like what?
Polyps, for instance.
Polyps. What are those?
They're small growths.
On the lining of the colon.
That's right. Most are benign, but some can become cancerous.
Oh, I see. So removing them is crucial.
That's one of the main goals of a colonoscopy. They can remove them right then and there.
Wow, that's pretty amazing.
Hmm.
Are there any risks with removing polyps?
There are always some risks with any procedure,
Right.
but polyp removal is usually very safe. Your doctor will discuss the specifics with you beforehand.
Okay, that makes sense. So we've talked about what happens during a colonoscopy.
The prep, the procedure itself.
Right. Now, let's zoom out a bit.
Yeah.
Why are colonoscopies considered so important?
It's all about prevention.
Prevention of...
Colorectal cancer, primarily. Colonoscopy is the gold standard for detecting it early.
Early detection is key, I imagine.
Absolutely. And the earlier it's caught, the better the chances of successful treatment.
So it can literally be life-saving.
Yes, and by removing those precancerous polyps,
Right, we talked about those.
we can often prevent cancer from developing in the first place.
So it's a two-pronged approach.
Exactly. Detection and prevention all in one.
That's incredible. Are there any other benefits besides cancer prevention?
It can help diagnose other digestive issues.
Like what?
Things like abdominal pain, bleeding, changes in bowel habits.
So it's a versatile tool.
It really is.
To sum up, colonoscopies help with early cancer detection.
They're preventative
Minimally invasive.
and can both diagnose and treat problems.
That's quite a package.
It is a remarkable procedure.
Well, a huge thank you to our expert for walking us through all of this.
It was my pleasure.
And to our listeners, we hope you found this deep dive informative.
Literally.
It's given us a lot to think about, hasn't it?
For sure.
It makes you realize how important preventative healthcare really is.
It really does.
And if you're ever unsure about anything, always talk to your doctor.
They're your best resource.
They are. Thanks again for listening, everyone.
Until next time.
And remember, stay curious.
Stay healthy.
See ya.
Bye.
You've been listening to the Learning Podcast, a production of metaNESTA. Remember, learning is a journey. One step, one insight, one skill at a time. We'll see you next time. Keep learning, stay curious, and as always, be awesome.